everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And I just wanted to share a really quick project with you and remind you that the CottageCutz Happy Easter Hop is coming up on Friday the 16th, and new videos we put up on the 16th and again on the 17th. You need to comment on all of the videos and subscribe to all of the channels to be eligible to win any of the amazing prizes that the ladies are giving away. And I had made some projects that I wanted to send to a couple people, and I wanted to personalize them. So let me show you really quickly what I used, which was the stitched alphabet. I used the grass border at 7 inches long, so that was awesome. I used the egg painting bunny. I used Mr. Peter Rabbit. And I used forest critters. And I used a little hedgehog. But I love those little animals. Any little critter, I'm just like, I got a lot, I love them. Okay, let me go back here. All right, calm down, Sherry. I'm so excited about this hop. I really am. I can't hardly stand it. You guys know I love CottageCutz. So anytime I get to play with my CottageCutz dies, I'm a happy camper. And let me zoom out here for a second and show you what I made. It's just a cellophane, which I can't even think of the right word right now, but it's just a bag. Whatever you would want to use. If you have a clear bag or one of these bags or whatever. And what I did, well, first let me show you. I used the stitched alphabet to put names across the top because these are going to specific people, and I was able to personalize the bags. This is not the correct name. It's just those were some extra letters, so I'm going to move those off. But I wanted to share with you how you could do that. And what I did was I put a piece of heavy-duty 110-pound Recollections cardstock on the back, and between that and the Easter grass, see, my stuff isn't flopping everywhere, which just was like an aha moment for me. I was like, wow, that is so nice. And I wouldn't have to worry about the presentation, because it looks so pretty when you make it and you spend all this time decorating it and everything, and then when the people get it, everything in the bag's all just jumbled because it's been through the post office and it's been flipped and flopped. And so I'm anxious to see how this will hold up in the mail, because everything is in there pretty secure with the backing and the filler. And I just filled it with some pink, purple, blue, and silver chocolates, wrapped chocolates. And so it's a real simple project. And now I'm going to zoom you in here a little bit so you can see the top part, which is the star of the show. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I'm telling you, I feel like sometimes I have squat for talent, and I'm not going to lie, that's how I feel sometimes. And yet, I can take any of my CottageCutz dies and make something really awesome, and that just makes me so happy. And so I just used my pan pastels to, go in and put in my shadows and whatnot, and cut out all of my stuff in either shades of grays or browns, and then pink for the little ears. And I just took, my bag is 6 inches, right? 6 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a little over 6.5 inches. Sorry guys, I was wrong. About 6.5 inches. So I just cut a topper that would fit my bag, so you use whatever size works for you. You don't have to have a fancy topper. This is just a rectangle cut to the width of my bag by 5 inches, so that when I folded it in half, I had a 2.5 inch area for my little scene. And I probably could have went up to 3 inches because this bunny is pretty big, but I really didn't want a 3-inch topper, so I'm trying not to let it bother me that little tiny bit that his ears stick over the top. But that's just me and my crazy, you know, pet peeves. And what I wanted was for it to look like the animal was going to visit the hedgehog was going to visit the Easter bunny. And I thought about maybe making some more of the little critters real quick so that it looks like they're lining up to, you know, see the Easter bunny and maybe get their Easter egg or something. And so I don't know. Let me know what you think. I was going to put them in, and then I decided that it would crowd my name. So then I thought, no, I don't want to do that. But now I feel like it needs something down here, so I don't know what to do. You know, when I have choices, I get confused. But it was just super easy to do, guys. And you would do it based off of whatever size bag you were using. And this is the egg painting bunny right here. That's the hedgehog from Forest Critters. And these are the eggs from Mr. Peter Rabbit. I'm kind of funky about proportions and things. So I didn't want the egg being bigger than the hedgehog, even though if you were just using the bunny, you would probably want a bigger egg. So I went ahead and used those eggs because they just seemed like they were the perfect fit. And then with the stitched alphabet, you can personalize, you know, your projects to whoever you're giving them to. You know, I know that Easter is not about the bunny, you know, like I did in my card. It's not about the bunny, it's about the lamb. But we all like getting little gifts, and we all like getting chocolates for Easter. And so I thought this would be a really neat way for someone to give a coworker, or, you know, maybe someone elderly who, you know, doesn't have any children anymore, and they're all grown up and, you know, whatever, moved away. And that may, you know, just like the thought that somebody remembered them on Easter. And so that's what some of these are going to go for. But I just, you know, I thought I would share it with you guys, that because, you know, we always talk about our coworkers, but sometimes I think we forget about the elderly, and I don't want to do that, because there are a lot of elderly in our church who are losing their spouses, and they just need remembered. They need to be remembered. They've put so much into making our lives better when they were younger, that we need to remember everything that they did for us to make our lives the way that they are today. And that's just my little spiel, and I'll get off my soapbox now. Let me zoom out here. And I've got two laying here, so I'll show them both to you. This one doesn't have the name on it yet, so you can see that you can use different colors. This one's a lighter gray, and you can do the bunny in brown, you can do the bunny in white. He looks great in any of those colors. And I even for a moment, just tiny bit, thought about doing him in pink, because I love pink. I really love pink, but I thought that might be a little bit of pink overload for other people, so I didn't do it. I, you know, got control of myself. I love pink. I'd do everything in pink if I could. All right, guys. I just wanted to remind you all about the hop coming up again on the 16th and the 17th, and that you have until the 23rd to watch all of the videos, and then the winning videos will go up on the 30th so that you guys can see who all the lucky winners were. I will make sure I link all of the dies that I use, so that if you want to make toppers like this, that you can as well. And just remind you to practice your CPR, craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, guys, and happy crafting. I love you all. Have a happy Easter. Bye.